Welcome to Guided Practice 9. This is the 6.5 average value problems. So just to recall, our f average is 1 over b minus a times the integral from a to b of f of x dx. So if we set up number 1, our a is the -1 and our b is the 2. So that means that our f average in this particular case is 1 over 2 minus -1, integral from -1 to 2 of 3x squared plus 8x dx. That gives us 1/3. And we take the antiderivative, that's x cubed plus 4x squared. Sorry about that. And we're evaluating that from -1 to 2. So I keep my 1/3 out front. When I plug in 2, that gives me 8 plus 2 squared is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Minus, when you plug in -1, that's -1 and plus 4. So that's 1/3. And this is 24 minus 3, which is 1/3 times 21. And 21 over 3 turns out to be 7. So we get an answer of just 7 on that one. Number 2, find the average value of the function f of x equals 3 cosine x from -pi/2 to pi/2. So our average value is 1 over b, which is pi/2, minus -pi/2, which is our a. Integral from -pi/2 to pi/2. And we're working with 3 cosine x dx. Okay, so let's see what happens here. We add the opposite here underneath, and so that becomes pi/2 plus pi/2 becomes just pi, and I pull the 3 out front. So this becomes 3. Oops, sorry. That becomes 3 over pi times the integral from -pi/2 to pi/2 of cosine x dx. 3 over pi, and so then we have the antiderivative of cosine is just sine x. And again, something's not connecting well for me today. Sine x evaluated from -pi/2 to pi/2. So we have 3 over pi, and that's going to give us sine of pi/2 minus sine of -pi/2. And sine of pi/2 is 1, and sine of -pi/2 is -1. And this is going to give us 6 over pi. Okay, and so that is number 2 from the guided practice.